Hey, Merry Christmas. My name's JD Mangrum. I get to be the pastor of Christ Church Charlestown. So Christ Church, friends, neighbors, family, I wanted to share an announcement with you today if I might. We, this week, after a ton of prayer and thinking things through, have made the really difficult decision, honestly, to move church online to Facebook Live on Sundays at 10:15 from this upcoming Sunday, December 13th, through Martin Luther King weekend. Why did we do it? It was probably one of the hardest decisions I've had to make this year. But we have a really simple mission as a church. We want to bring Charlestown together around the gospel. We're not trying to create a bunch of church disciples. We want to see people come and hear the good news of Jesus. And we felt like for people to come on Sundays in person, even though we've been wearing masks at the Charlestown Working Theater, and even though everybody's been keeping social distance, should someone have come to church and tested positive and other people in the church get the virus, we felt like that would be the least loving thing that we could do. So while businesses are tightening down and restaurants are tightening down, we feel like as an act of love and solidarity and even worship of Jesus, the best thing for us to do is to cease in-person meeting for the next few weeks. Now, this isn't to criticize or question what anyone else is doing. We just believe this is what God is calling us to do. And so I want to encourage you to jump on Facebook Live 10:15 on Sundays. I want to encourage you to invite friends and family and neighbors here in Charlestown and Greater Boston and even beyond. We want this to be the most memorable Christmas we've ever had. We don't think that God led us toward this to then have some dud of a Christmas. So we are trusting that the online format for worship on Sundays is going to be more loving, more worshipful, more joyful than we could even have it if we met in person. So I want to ask you to help make that happen as best you can. And then finally, I want to ask you to pray. One, will you pray that God would honor this decision? It wasn't a right or wrong moral decision. It was just how we believed He was leading us. So will you pray, one, for courage in our hearts? I don't want to have missed this. It's been a difficult year, and I want to do the most loving and best thing for you and for those we live among. And then finally, would you also pray that God would honor this decision and we would see new people come into Christ Church Charlestown, new people hear the gospel, new influence made. Man, I love you. God bless you. Merry Christmas. Pray for us. We are breathless with anticipation of what God is going to do in the next few weeks as we pivot from in-person to online only through January. After Martin Luther King weekend, we'll begin to meet again in person, God willing. But we believe this helps us accomplish our mission. So please pray for us. Please be there Sunday. Tell somebody else, and let's see what God's about to do.